Don't waste time. In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to add a reference image in Blender so you can start modeling over it right away. This is one of the most useful beginner Blender skills because reference images help you match proportions, trace silhouettes, and build accurate 3D models much faster. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Blender tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump in. The method we're using here is the standard reference image workflow, which places the image directly inside your 3D viewport. That means you can view it while you model, move around it, and use it as a guide for your shape, size, and placement. It's perfect for character modeling, object modeling, hard surface work, and really anything where accuracy matters. Before you add the image, there's one super important tip. First, make sure you are in a proper orthographic view, not a random perspective angle. To do that, tap a number on your numpad before pressing Shift+A. Use 1 for front view, 3 for side view, or 7 for top view. This matters because Blender automatically aligns the image to the view you are currently in. If you add it while you're in perspective, the image can end up tilted, awkward, or hard to work with, so always choose your view first. Once you're in the correct view, press Shift+A in the 3D viewport. This opens the Add menu. From here, move down to Image, and then choose Reference or Background. In most cases, Reference is the best option because it's designed for using an image as a modeling guide. Background also works in some workflows, but Reference is the standard choice for most users. After that, Blender will open a file browser. Now simply locate the image you want to use on your computer and select it. This can be a front view of a character, a side view of a product, a sketch, a concept drawing, or even a photo. Once you choose the file, Blender will place it directly into the viewport. Now that the image is in your scene, you can adjust it just like any other object. Use G to move it, R to rotate it, and S to scale it. These 3 shortcuts are the key to positioning your reference image exactly where you need it. If it's too large, scale it down. If it's facing the wrong direction, rotate it. If it's blocking your workspace, move it behind your model. The goal is to make the reference visible without getting in the way of your modeling process. A good workflow is to place the reference image slightly behind your object or near the origin so it stays easy to compare against your mesh. If you're building something symmetrical, like a face or a vehicle, make sure the image is centered properly so your modeling stays aligned. For side references, it's also a good idea to keep the image flat and not skewed because that makes tracing much easier. If you need to add more than one reference image, you can repeat the same process. For example, you can add a front view, a side view, and a top view separately. This is extremely helpful for character modeling and product modeling because it gives you multiple angles to work from. Just remember to switch to the correct orthographic view before adding each one so every image lines up cleanly. Another useful tip is to keep your reference image organized. If you accidentally add it in the wrong place, don't worry, just select it and use the Move, Rotate, and Scale tools again. Blender makes it very easy to adjust until everything looks right. You can also hide or remove the image later if you no longer need it. So to quickly recap, the process is simple. First, go to the right view using your numpad, then press Shift+A, go to Image, choose Reference, pick your file, and then use G, R, and S to place it properly in your viewport. That's all it takes to add a reference image in Blender. If this tutorial saved you time, please take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep making quick, useful Blender guides for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.